Today I've got my thoughts on set 10251, the 2016 modular building, the Brick Bank, which this is probably my most anticipated modular building for the longest time, even more than the Pet Shop modular that I got for Christmas last year. And the reason for that is actually just down to the fact that back in 2018 when I started the modulars, had the choice of either this or the detective's office, and I went with the detective's office. And I was, ever since, it was basically every year was getting told by my sister, why did I not get the Brick Bank? And after going back to get the cinema in 2020, I started thinking, I should probably maybe go back and get some of my other favorites. So I didn't end up doing that until this year. Started off with the Pet Shop, then did the Grand Emporium, and now finally the Brick Bank. Not going back for the Town Hall, mainly because I'm planning to actually customize my original custom bank that was originally finished late last year. And so I'm going to actually turn that into a Town Hall, mainly because it's pretty close in height to all the existing modulars. So I'm going to keep that in the city. I might just change up some of the exterior stuff. I do want to keep the dark blue, but with the official modular in the city, I am pretty happy with the build. It isn't all that bad, and the storytelling for this set is actually pretty good for it being 9.5 years old. Overall, I am really happy with the overall set, and for the fact that this is the only modular that LEGO's done for a corner anyway, where the doors are actually straight facing on the building on both sides. It's actually kind of a nice change. Granted, yes, the corner garage kind of got the one straight facing, but I wouldn't really technically count that one. But overall, I think that's a nice change because the entrance doors for the cinema is angled off. Grand Emporium angled off. The Tudor corner is even at a weird angle. Same with the hotel. So yeah, and even the cafe corner, which is the only corner building modular that I don't have and I don't plan to get. So that is another reason why I really like the Brick Bank, and the overall aesthetic for this set as well is also really nice. And I actually like this clock build. Little clock build here on the corner is a whole lot better here than it is for the Tudor corner for like the clockmaker workshop. I do wish they would have, instead of introducing that 3x3 clock in the Tudor corner, wish they would have continued with the 2x2 clock just to keep it consistent. Maybe just rotate the clock or something. then everything would have been a little bit more consistent. So, but overall, I am pretty happy with the overall build for this set. And it wasn't too crazy. I mean, between this and the detective's office and Assembly Square, I think out of those three, the one that had the most unique build experience was actually the detective's office. And so overall, I am still just happy to have this in the collection. And the fact that you also get that break-in feature for the Brick Bank too. And I mean, you got one, like, kind of have one for the museum, but you actually have one for the bank. So that's a big plus for me. So I can have like a actual break-in going down. Because right now in my city, I've got one at the Grand Emporium, the bank, and the museum. So I might just have a major robbery going down at the bank in my city in the future for a city update. But overall, really happy with the placement for the bank. And this looks a whole lot better here than having it anywhere else, really, because the haberdashery just didn't work color-wise on this spot because it was just way too much blue, and the angle for the haberdashery just really threw everything off for this spot too. So that's another reason why I went with the Brick Bank and just kind of bit the bullet. And out of getting this for about $585, only had to replace 2 pieces, which thankfully I had both replacement pieces in the collection, so I didn't have to order anything. So that was another plus. So even though this set was used, didn't have to throw anything extra into the set. So the overall actual cost for this set, after getting 3 things out of the collection that I had originally gotten for free, the total cost for this set was actually only $77. So $77 for a Brick Bank, not that bad, especially when it's going for anywhere from $500 to $700. So $77 for a Brick Bank, big plus in my book. And so really happy to have this in the collection, and you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, because I will do more in the future, which will probably be including a bit of a ranking, not of all of my modulars, but at least the last 10 years, because the Brick Bank pretty much gets me all of the last 10 years of modular buildings. So that is something I'm probably going to do in the future. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.